Hi guys. Okay, so let's see. I am going to actually, is it recording? Oh, it is recording. Okay, wow. I guess I like scheduled it to record. I'm like, okay, what's happening? Um, I am just going to um stop people's video if you are working out. Sorry guys, it's just a little bit of a distraction. So I muted your video if you're working out. So I am super excited about this. I just want to apologize for how I sound. but Emma and I are really excited to welcome you to our community and our sisterhood because that's really what this is about. We are super stoked and we do want to keep this like super short and to the point because we do believe that, I am a squirrel brain and I get very bored easily. And so, and maybe you're a mom and you don't have a ton of time to like watch this. And I totally get that. Like, I'm not a mom, but I have a ton of mom friends. So I totally get it. So I would love to start with basically, honestly, introducing myself and then going into Emma. I got started doing this um, about 2 years ago. So actually October 8th, 19th will be my 2-year anniversary of doing this business. I would actually say just doing the workouts and working out. I reached out to Emma probably like around this time because I signed up like right afterwards. So right around this time 2 years ago. And I was getting ready to go to a pumpkin patch with my husband at the time. And I nothing fit, like none of my clothes fit. I was miserable. I was really lost. I had a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, and I needed something. And it wasn't like, and I was going to the gym. I was going to the gym. I was, working out, doing all of those things, but I was missing something in my life, and which I didn't even know that I needed. And so I reached out to Emma and I was like, okay, I'm ready to join you. Like, let's do this. She actually invited me for 4 years and I said no for 4 years until I was finally ready to commit. And I committed. And when I first started, I really wasn't all in. And then 80 Day Obsession came up and I was like, you know what? I have two choices. I could sit here and, continue this life that I'm doing that's not working for me, that's making me depressed, that's making me have anxiety. Or I could just go all in, work this business, work out with these women, enjoy the community and the support group, which I did. I am so blessed to be able to have this opportunity. And I think the reason that we are so passionate is because we know what this community and this support and this business and I want to say this business has offered us, like we know, and we just want to pay it forward because honestly, we look at it as a gift. We don't look at it as an opportunity. We look at it as a gift because if I wasn't in this community when I got my divorce, I don't know where I would be today. And so I'm really passionate about it. And I know Emma and I have a similar story. So I just want to thank her for inviting me for 4 years and giving me that open door and always saying like, hey, my door is always open. I'm going to be here no matter what, because it's true. We're going to be here no matter what. So you can either join us or you can continue to watch us, but we want you to join us. So I'll let Emma go ahead and share her story because it is a little bit similar.
Like make me cry before I even start. Okay. Hi. I'm Emma Chesmore, and I started 6 years ago, almost, I guess it'll be 7 next year, June 2013, but actually April 2013 is when I began working out. I started with just Brazil butt lift. I was really skeptical of everything, and I didn't even get started with Shakeology or anything like that. And I joined my first challenge group with someone who I went to high school with, and it was just a transitional time. I didn't really have many friends because I became a mom really young at 21 and was going to school and just all the things. So I didn't have time to hang out with anyone. So the community for me was more of like finding friends that wanted a similar lifestyle that I was striving to have, because having a kid at a young age really changed my mindset in a lot of ways. So I started and I didn't weigh myself for the first 60 days and just, again, my journey, I think it comes back to your journey and falling in love with, your program that you decide to do. And I took my progress photos right when I was done, and I was shocked. Never thought that I would feel the way that I felt. And so I decided to just get started as a coach for the discount with Shakeology and T25, the T25 bundle pack. Which was 180, and you got one program then. And then from there, like Gabby said, I don't know where I would be without all of this, with the seasonal changes that have happened in my life, from going to school and then being a single mom and going through a divorce. The community has been a constant for me. It has helped me stay consistent. There were mornings I didn't want to get out of bed, and I would check in and say, I don't feel right, but I'm going to do it anyways, and I'm showing it for myself, and this is accountability for me. And I know Gabby was the same way, and a lot of us are the same way. You know, life happens, and that's the best thing, is having the people that are going to positively lift you up and not let you stay down. You know, I had so many people that were supportive, but they didn't always give me that real talk that I needed to help me move forward in situations. And that's what I'm so thankful for, because I'm a completely different person than I was 6 years ago, and I'm thankful for that. But yeah, so that's kind of where I started. And I finished school, early child education. I wanted to own my own daycare, but realized when I had my own kids, I wanted to spend time with them. And this time freedom has helped me in, again, so many ways, with being a single mom, having to drive my kids to their dad one night a week, like not having to schedule, you know, or like figure out and ask my boss for time off when I need to do these things for my kids. So it's been, it's blessed me in more ways than I could have ever imagined starting. And that's what I want you guys to also realize, is you're going to be blessed in many ways that you don't even know right now, which is really cool. Yeah, so that's, I guess I could talk for more, but I don't want to talk more about that.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's really funny because when we were about doing this webinar, we were like, okay, we have to keep our story like 5 minutes or less, because I know we can like ramble on. But it's so true, and I think that it's just because we have such a high passion for it, and we want to share this with everyone, but we obviously want to respect your time as well. So we try and give you the shorter version. But I guess, Emma, if we want to go into, I guess, like what you don't need to have, like, because I think that there is this, like, aura, and I hear it a lot, like when I'm like talking to people and they're interested in joining our team, and it's like, okay, well, I don't have a progress pic, or, you know, I don't have a ton of followers, or, you know, what else? You know, I don't have fitness knowledge. Guess what? When I started, I was miserable. Like I was so anxiety, like I had debilitating anxiety. I had maybe less than 500 followers. I had zero fitness knowledge. Now, don't, like, mind you, like I did work out, but I don't have any, like, everything that I know now is I learned from this business. Our business gives a lot of like every time there's a new program launch, we get training on the new program launch. And so there is, you don't just join our team and then don't get any like training and stuff like that. Like we do all.
It might be her Wi-Fi, so I'm just going to take over. Yeah, so what she was saying is you get all the training and resources. Again, like we all work together. That, like, just because maybe you feel like, oh, I'm like again, like I'm new, like I don't know where I'm gonna fit in. Like when a new program comes out, we're all learning about it together. It's new for all of us. And something for me, because I know Gabby went to school also, college for speech with kids, and I went to school with for early child education. And when I started Beachbody, I was like, okay, I'm not going to pay for my master's. I'm going to get my master's in Beachbody. And that's where I looked at it as well. Sorry, I figured it might be your Wi-Fi, but I was kind of just going in with the whole, I was saying about the training when new programs come out, you said, and yeah, just like getting your master's in Beachbody, thinking about it for 4 years, you're learning, you're growing, and getting paid to do that instead of paying to get your master's. And that's what's been really cool for me. And I've used my degree in ways I didn't think I would now with moms and stuff, and what I've learned.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, I was in school for to be a speech pathologist, and I think that how I look at it is I still wanted, I always had this passion to help people, and I knew that that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to help people. I wanted to make a difference in the world. I wanted to leave a legacy. And so you know, for me, I'm still able to do that. I'm still able to help people. I'm still able to leave a legacy and build a community. And, I have my own business, and I'm so thankful that, guess what? I am the type of person, I'm like, okay, yeah, I want to own my own business. I want to have more time freedom. I want to be able to have a sustainable income and not have to like worry if my card is going to get declined at the grocery store, and not be able to have groceries or put gas in my car. Okay. And so I I was able to start my business for $160 when there's other people out there who start a business for like, you know, thousands of dollars, right? And so I'm grateful for this, that I get to take care of myself and my own body and my own mindset, and then also be able to have a business and plus work with some of my best friends. And we're not just like business 24/7. Like, I was just with Amanda and Ashley last night at a football game, and like that's the type of community that we love, is that we get to experience life together, and we also get to like, okay, I know we had fun last night, but like now it's morning time, and like now we have to like get to work, right? And so I don't have to tell my girls to do that. They know exactly what they have to do. And so it's really like, and I guess we can kind of go into, Emma, what we're looking for, because this business isn't just for everyone. I will be totally, completely honest. Like, it takes a certain type of hustle, it takes a certain type of person. Can you grow into that person? Absolutely. Can you do this? Like, even with any experience, and like, literally, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I don't know how to do this. Yes, you can. I'm not saying that, hey, you can't do this business. What I'm saying is, I want you to understand who we are looking for. And yes, you can turn into that person, but are you willing to do what it
Can I
takes?
touch on something really quick going into that? Just with the progress photos, like, you don't need to have a transformation right now. Take people on this journey with you. You have an advantage if you don't. And that's what we're looking for, is people that want to grow into a person that they don't even know right now. And that's a really sometimes scary feeling, but also really exciting feeling. And I know a lot of us on here can attest for that. You can type in the chat if you want, that have grown into someone, that they maybe only dreamed about. And we're looking, like, that's what Gabby said, we're looking for people that want to be 1% better every single day, that want to help and pay it forward and be on these things with us and actively hang out with us, and or travel with us. We earn trips, and we can go into that later too, but I don't know, Gabby, you can
No,
say
yeah. I mean, I get it a lot, where girls will join our team and they're like, okay, well, like, I just want to get a progress picture and then I can share about coaching. And I'm like, what? Like,
yeah.
no, like, why? Because when I will tell you straight up, like I said before, I was really at a bad spot in my life when I started 80 Day Obsession. But I dropped out of college, and I was like, okay, I know that this is my passion. This is a scary, like, I dropped out of college. Like, it was scary for me. And because everything I knew was to go to school, do this, do that. And I'm not saying that that's what you have to do. That's my story. I'm not saying that you have to do that. But for me, it was scary to make that decision, because now I was like, okay, I'm all in. And so for me, I was like, okay, I'm going to share my journey and I'm going to bring these people with me. I was like at my old time, like my weight was like not where I wanted it to be. I just simply shared my workouts every single morning, kind of like an accountability for myself. Like, checking into the gym on Facebook is the same thing as posting your workouts on Instagram. Use it as an accountability, because you're building trust in people being like, yo, did you see Emma? Like, she just had a baby and now she's like posting all of her workouts as she's going. Like, you're gaining trust with those people, right? And so I get to see, like, you get to see my progress from day 1 to day 80, and boom, like, now you know that I'm real. Now you know that, like, hi, like, I struggle too, and I'm a real person, and like, I've been able to use this as an accountability, and I want you to come with me. And so, I think that you have such a leverage when you start as a coach and you don't have a progress picture, because you are building trust with people, and that is a huge leverage that you have honestly with any of us.
Yeah, and like I was gonna say, like network marketing can there's network marketing companies that can give network marketing a bad rap, and we are not that. We are completely different. We want to help you again build trust and add value to your followers and share what you're doing. Like it's you, and that's what they want. They want to connect with you, and that's really powerful. They're choosing you, and that's so special. I think it's so special. I think all of us think it's so special.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
go into, I guess, like the people who we're looking for, because I think that's really important. So,
Well,
um,
I feel like we kind of just talked about it.
well, I mean, like, okay, so the people that we're looking for are, people who are willing to work,
Yeah.
do the work that when you do join our team, we have trainings, like new coach trainings. We have a new coach call that we set up with you. We set up a one-on-one time with whoever your coach or mentor is. We set up a one-on-one. Honestly, during the one-on-one, I like to get to know what program you're doing, what products you're using. Your fitness and health goals first are the most important part during that one-on-one, and then coaching comes like in between that, because it is important to get your health and fitness goals first. Okay. You're willing to be mentored, you're open-minded, because guess what, social media changes, this team changes, there are a lot of seasons in coaching and running a business, so you have to be super open-minded. You have to be okay with sharing on social media. You have to be a team player, someone that is positive, willing to read personal development, develop yourself as a leader, and of course, like wanting to live a healthier lifestyle and have more community, friendship, and support. This is who I'm looking for, and who Emma's looking for, and who we're all looking for. Because, like I said before, this isn't for everyone, right? If you're like, okay, I'm not a social media person, I don't like to be on social media, this is not for you, right? If you're very closed-minded and you're not willing to be mentored, this is not for you. But you can grow into that person. I do fully believe that. I believe that everyone is capable of evolving and turning into someone who is, positive and bright and wanting to be a leader and wanting to have more for their life. Like, girl, listen, if you are struggling, like, it breaks my heart, to be totally honest, when I read messages. I get girls who are like, I wish I could just be at home with my kids, and I hate that I have to I have to rush home, and then I only have 30 minutes, and then I have to put my child to bed. And like, it breaks my heart, to be totally honest, because I feel like sometimes um, you know, I feel like I have this opportunity and I have this, gift. And I just wish that I could just give it to so many moms, or like people who are struggling with money or financial situations, because, it's helped me. It's helped me pay off my car. It helped me pay my lawyer. It helped me, be able to do things on the weekends with my friends. And so, I just, you don't need a ton of experience. You just have to be willing to be mentored, and have to be willing to be like, okay, I know I'm made for more. My family deserves this. I deserve this. And so I'm going to go all in, and I have nothing to lose, but everything to gain, to be totally honest. So, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And like she said, with the whole bedtime thing, like that's where I come from. Is I get to not worry about that, especially because my nights are limited. It makes me emotional thinking about, because I talk to moms that are single that work their butt off, and they want that so badly. And it's whether you want to work hard for your goals and your business, or someone else's business and their dreams. And I think that's what it comes down to. Is I never wanted that. I always wanted to in some way have my own thing, because I've always kind of wanted to be my own boss. It's like the sass and like the rebel in me. Like I don't want to have to listen to anyone else. So, and it's fun. Like I get to work with the coolest people who want the same things, who have, and like, we're not all in Seattle. Gabby's in Florida. But I see her more than anyone local. Like we hang out more than I hang out with anyone here. Sari's here local. She comes over sometimes. We get on Zoom. Like we are on this a lot together too. And like you said, a team player, someone that wants to be. You want to go into earning? We can talk about a little bit of earning, just a little bit. Just like I know I mentioned the trips and stuff, but really your paycheck is a direct reflection of the amount of people you're helping. And if you're here to help, you're going to have a paycheck. You're going to make a sustainable and create a sustainable business for you and your family. I've done it. This is my full-time thing. I went full-time a year and a half after I started my business. No intention of doing that at all. I actually loved my nanny job, but knew it wasn't going to be sustainable for my whole life when I wanted to have more kids and things like that. So, nanny was great because I still had kind of the time flexibility, but I was not getting paid an amount that I was going to be able to live off of. And at the time, my parents were still helping because of college and stuff. So I want people to understand just what a blessing that this can bring financially as well in time. And I know that it's not about that, but hey, do you recommend stuff on Amazon? Do you recommend things about other stuff? Like, why? You're not getting a commission for that. You're not truly helping people change their lifestyle with those things, right? And that's really I mean, we're going to Punta Cana next year. And they went on a cruise last year. I was too pregnant to go, so did not go, but I earned it. And I've earned all of the trips, and I've been able to bring my boyfriend with me for free. And we would never be able to take these trips has it not been for this opportunity, just with kids and having to pay for all of their things. Being able to have an earned trip that I've earned and to take him on has been like, his first massage was in a tiki hut in the Dominican Republic. Like, okay, you're welcome. Just like thinking about the things that you can spoil your partner with if you have a partner that you want to give back to. That's really cool. And also too, community or charity, like I think a lot of us want to make an income as well so we can pay back in certain ways, charity wise, people. I don't know.
No, yeah. And okay, so yeah, I mean, we do earn a 35% commission from any products that you either help someone get started with or I mean, for me, it was simply just commissions at first. And guess what? I wasn't actively working my business when I first started. People were asking me like, hey, what are you doing? I want a part of it. Boom, help them get set up. And I had a paycheck. And I was just like, wait, I could do this for a living? Like, this is actually really freaking cool. And then when I was on the team, like I said before, I didn't really like see the possibility in the income. I really didn't at first. I started to see girls on the team earning like literally one of the coaches on Emma's team, she's one of Emma's coaches, earning about like six figures. And I was just like, hold on a second, like this is possible. Like I could do this. And again, Beachbody does not guarantee the success of any coach. It is due to your hard work and your efforts. We have to put that in there because guess what? I don't want you coming on our team and thinking that you're going to earn six figures next week because that's not going to happen, sister. Like you have to work for it. You have to work hard. Is it possible? Yeah, if you're willing to be the 1%. Right? So, and I think it's really funny too, when I talk to my friends about this and they're like, oh, like, what do you do for work? And are like, what do you really do when you're coaching? And I'm like, you guys have no idea. Like they like joke with me and they're like, I'm like, oh yeah, this girl on my team, she just made X amount. And they're like, oh, I wish I could do that. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, you just wait, sweetheart. Like, and I don't say that to be like super like stuck up about how much I make, but it is freaking possible, right? Like I'm just saying, like I look at it as like, okay, like you can start, like I will listen to you if you're making what I'm making, but until then, like I want nothing to do with your opinion about how much I make and what I love to do with my business, right? And so going into that, like yes, we do earn free trips and we do go on retreats and stuff like that, but it is earned. Like I work hard, we hit our qualifications, we hit these numbers that we have to hit in order to earn these trips, right? Like I went on the cruise, I earned it. We're going to Punta Cana, I earned it. We earned it. And I encourage my girls like, hey, guess what? You can earn this trip. You have to do this, right? And so my girls know exactly what they have to do to earn that trip. They know exactly what they have to do to earn X amount of income for their business, right? And I do a lot of one-on-ones with my girls. I do a lot of, and I know Emma does too, I'm not just speaking for myself. but we do a lot of one-on-ones. We do a lot of group. So like Emma has her team, I have my team, but we work as a community. Like I don't do this by myself. I say, hey, Emma, you want to run a webinar? Like, hey, Chelsea, hey, Ashley, you want to run a webinar? Like, we do this as a community. So don't think that when you come in this, like, you're going to have to do all of this yourself. We do it together. And I think that's the great part about it, because when you do open your own business, guess what? You're doing it by yourself. And although this is like a team thing, I am not here to hire you as my employee. Right? I tell my girls this all the time. When you join my team, I will mentor you, but you are not my employee. Yeah. You are your own, this is your business. You are your own business owner. You have to do this. This is what you have to do in order to get there. But I'm not going to hold your hands, and I'm not going to baby you, because guess what? At the end of the day, you have to clock into your business, and your paycheck will be a direct reflection of your hard work that you put in. And I say this because guess what? Honestly, where I start my girls off is hey, you wanna earn some extra cash, extra income, help 3 people a month, help 5 people a month, and you will earn extra cash for the holidays, or extra cash to help your family go on that trip, right? That's how I started. When I first started, I was like, I just want to help 3 people a month. I just want to help 3 people a month. And I did that consistently up until when I really started to run my business. And so we start you off small, because we don't want you to get burnt out. But just by starting with helping 3 people a month, and we train you, we help you to do that. We do a lot of calls on that. And so, yeah.
Yeah, and there, what I know, and so and with commission, there's a few other ways of earning too. There's residual income. There's actually 4 more ways that we'll get into. You will learn, but like she was talking about the commissions, you start off with that. But my paycheck now is I still get commissions, because it's obvious that I'm still helping at least 3 people a month. That's always been my goal as well. And I hope that it will be your goal as well, is residual income. And that's you helping people help people, and continue to do that. And like she said, my coach, Brittany, I don't also want to touch on, just because you have a coach doesn't mean you can't make more than them. I have a coach, but like she said, Brittany, she makes more than me every single month. We're continuing to grow, and that it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean whatever. We're all a team. But I just want to touch on that, because I think sometimes that's also this network marketing thing. Oh, the person at the top makes the most, and it's actually no, that's not true. So
there are other network marketing businesses that do that, which is why when I first started this, I just told Emma this. I looked at the compensation plan, because guess what? That's why multi-level marketing businesses have such a bad reputation, because there are some out there that will literally be hey, you'll earn $5,000 in a week. And that is bullshit. I'm sorry, I'm going to be out there and honest with you guys. That is not what we are about. Okay. You have to work for this business. You have to make sure that whatever business you are with, you have to make sure that it is a binary compensation plan. Binary. Remember that word, because that means that this is not a multi-level marketing business. Yes, it is, but we are a multi-level helping business. We help women get started with their health and fitness journey by earning an income. There is a huge difference, okay? And so I really need everyone to understand that, because I used to be really oh my God, I don't want anyone to know that I'm in a multi-level marketing business, because that's not what you're supposed to do. Well, guess what? I am super proud of my team. I have grown into a completely different person. I have some of the best friends that I work with because of this business. So if you are small-minded about multi-level marketing business, it's because you've been jaded, and guess what? If you come to our team, you will not feel jaded. You'll feel welcomed. You will have the support, the community, the income, and girl, I could literally go on, but it makes me angry when I do see other multi-level businesses out there that are saying those things, because it is completely untrue, and it's putting a bad name for us women who are actually working hard for it and actually want to build a team with successful women. So I just need to put that out there and interrupt you for a second.
No, you're good. And I just wanted to read in the Zoom chat really quick, because it won't be on the recording. And I just thought it was really awesome how people were I've learned so much fitness knowledge. Colby even asked me if he was doing the moves right, going to school to be a teacher right now, and have talked to Nathan about not finishing it because I want this. I want to be my own boss. we have a girls' night tonight actually at my house, and Gabby has one next weekend, and they're actually going to the pumpkin patch tomorrow to take pictures. Amanda said, I started out as a person who may have posted once a year. Now I post like twice a week and actively talk on my story. Evie said, yes, I'm so different than the person who joined. My confidence has grown so much in a way I didn't know I wanted to. And some people's journeys are just starting, and people really want to see the real and raw you. So I just kind of wanted, if you aren't on live, I wanted to make sure you guys got this. There's nothing more powerful than seeing the journey and taking people along with you. So really just, you know, knowing we're together, and yeah.
Yeah, that's honestly pretty much it. I mean, like,
does anyone have questions? I don't know. Like,
yeah. So, I mean, yeah, if you have questions, go ahead. But I guess to wrap it up is, you don't really know until you join us, to be totally honest. And I have girls on my team that are like, hey, I really want to start, but I'm just honestly, like, I'm not ready to coach right now. I just kind of like want to like test the waters. I am perfectly okay with that. I never tell anyone like you cannot be on my team unless you're working the business. That's not what I'm here to do. We want women to just come into this as like, we match your pace is I guess what I'm trying to say. Okay, like I have some girls that are like ready to go, and they're like, okay, Gabby, tell me what I need, what we need to hit premiere, what we need to do this. And I'm just like, yes, like let's go, like let's do this, right? And then I have some girls that are like, I love this community so much, but I'm just really testing the waters. I have a lot going on right now. And I'm like, girl, that's okay. Like totally, like we match your pace. But I'm still going to be at the pace of running this as a full-time business, just so you know. But it's really cool because, like I said, like we do a lot of other things rather than just do business. We do monthly coach socials, which is we hang out with each other once a month locally. And we do like, honestly, like I just I posted on my team page and I was like, hey guys, like I'm not really sure if anyone wants to do this, but you know, my 2-year anniversary is coming up and I would love if we like all went to the pumpkin patch. Is anyone down? And I had like in 20 minutes, I had like 50, 60 comments of like my team just being like, yeah, like when do you want to go? What time? Let's go. And I'm like, I literally ran to the kitchen and I told my mom, I'm just like, this is what I wanted. Like, this is exactly what I wanted when I envisioned like having a team, is like having this support system. Because I went through a divorce. I lost a lot of friends. I lost a lot of friends when I went through my divorce. And when I was going through my divorce, I had this community to back me up. And I remember those days of like, just when I didn't want to work out, or just when I didn't want to run my business, or just didn't want to get out of bed. And because of this community and their support group, like I was able to grow my mindset into a positive mindset, and B, have them checking in on me every single day when my closest friends, who I thought were my friends at the time, didn't check on me once. And so you really have to, I read something and it said like, you know, if your circle doesn't inspire you, get a new circle. Because guess what? My life, I want the best life that I can possibly have. And I think that everyone deserves the best life. But if you have friends who are inspiring you and aren't motivating you and are just kind of trying to like, I don't know, like you get exhausted from hanging out with them, then you need to find new friends. And I'm so thankful for this opportunity and so thankful for this community and so thankful for Emma for not giving up on me for 4 years. And so, yeah, and that's all we really have, I guess. Thank you for watching this and thank you for hanging out with us. And
live, look at all these ladies.
I know.
So fun. And the babies and everything.
Mm-hmm. I love the babies. I love it. My babies are in the kitchen. They're my dogs. But thank you so much, guys. And if you are interested in joining us, then just please go ahead and fill our application that's on, I'm pretty sure whoever invited you here, what are words? I literally don't know words right now. Whoever invited you here, just reach out to them and then they'll send you the form to help you get started, because we do have a form. We just like to get to know you and your goals, and then we can go from there. So go ahead, reach out to whoever invited you here or whoever sent you this recording, and then fill out the form. And all I'm going to say is this is like, once you sign up, once you join us, you'll instantly feel different. You'll instantly want to be like, yes, let's do this together. So let's do this. Let's do life together. And we can't wait for you to join our team, and we can't wait for you to just be a part of this community. So thank you guys so much, and go enjoy the rest of your day.
Yay.
Thank
Bye.
you.